Rolly got what it takes for the upset, or is Javonda Davis gonna make easy work of the unproven Rolly Rolando Romero? It's your boy Hustlers Home, and I'm back with another one. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my man Artman Sports Apparel, Artman Apparel for the Fire Devin Haney merch. Link in the description if you want to go over there. Tell them Hustler sent you. Tell them Hustler sent you. You know what I mean? But we gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about this because I usually don't watch those pre-fight ordeals. I usually don't pay much attention to that because I don't usually have time, but I had time today. I made time today because I knew Rolly got. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Rolly got something. It's something special about Rolly, man. And I'm gonna tell you what it is. Rolly got a steal me face, and it seemed like he kind of be getting under Tank's skin sometimes, and sometimes he don't. So I felt like this would have been a prime opportunity for him to get under Tank's skin because for some reason, man, Tank don't believe, man. Tank don't believe that Rolly got no chance, and I don't. I mean, I'm not here to say he don't, but I don't think he do. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna talk about the press conference a little bit before I go to my prediction. The press conference was hella funny, like I thought it was. Tank was trying to be a little tamed, but you could tell that Tank was pissed, especially when they got up. He couldn't wait to get up and roll his face. This is a pretty good face off, man. In my opinion, man, this fight is everybody think it's gonna be fireworks, but I don't know. I don't know if Rolly got the skills to make it a firefight. I think the idea of him going out there and try to knock Tank out in one round, if first of all, I feel like that's kind of a hoax. I don't think that's the real game plan. But if it is, yo, he didn't watch the Teofimo fight. If his game plan is to come out here and not Tank Davis out, just go in, bulldoze him and knock him out, he's gonna get beat up, man. He's gonna get really, really, really beat up. He's gonna get abused because Tank has a high ring IQ. Tank has high boxing skills, and that's one thing Tank highlighted. Tank said some real funny stuff about this man. Tank was like he was Tank said Rolly was the type of fighter that just started fighting. You know what I mean? Like he just got in the gym and he beat up a couple like super low class sparring partners and he think he got it. But Tank is a heavy, 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 heavy bag of luggage, bruh. Tank is a heavy bag of luggage, man. Sometimes you gotta know your role. But you know what? For real though, real talk, Rolly don't even gotta win. Rolly does not have to win, ladies and gentlemen. Rolly already won. But Tank has to beat Rolly. Rolly don't gotta beat Tank. Tank has to beat Rolly. Rolly only gotta survive. If Rolly look at how much people admire Cruz for surviving a one-handed Tank. You know, so if Rolly make a let's say Rolly get to about let's say Rolly hit Tank a couple times, nice flush. Let's say Rolly make Tank look kind of vulnerable with the jab or some crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? Let's say Rolly has glaring success at the most smallest points of the fight. They're gonna highlight it like it's the most amazing. So Tank, this is a lose-lose for Tank. It's all else for Tank. Unless he go out there and just completely wash him and he'd be like, yeah, I told y'all he won't nothing. That'll be the only way. But if this fight is remotely competitive, Rolly won. Rolly won. Rolly is a draw. Rolly, this is what they're gonna say about Rolly is a draw. Rolly survived. Rolly is better than what we thought. So I think the pressure is on Tank way more than the pressure being on Rolly. There is no pressure for Rolly. Rolly already won. Rolly get to buy the house for his mom at the end of the day. He gonna get a couple more fights after this. He probably get like if Rolly make a good outing, let's say he even gets knocked out. Let's say Tank knocks him out in the 8th round, you know, but is not even a back and forth. Let's say he win 3 rounds out of 8, you know, and where it was 3 clear rounds that he won. Rolly won. Then people gonna highlight that, and Tank is gonna be put in the position where he made another star off his back, you know. And but at the same time, I want to know, like, what if Rolly beat Tank though? You know what I mean? Like, what if Rolly go out there and clip Tank and knock him out? You know, I don't think it can happen because Rolly is because he all right. First, Rolly come from a martial arts background, which you could tell when he fight because he's very strong in the clinch. You could tell how, but he got the habit of throwing elbows and stuff like that though, which is kind of crazy. Hope the ref be on that. Matter of fact, I know the ref gonna be on that because of how big this fight is. But at the same time, like I wonder is like Tank said something about it, but I wonder is that like something they worked on. But Rolly's a pretty dirty fighter. So if he make it ugly and dirty and nasty and beat Tank, are we gonna think that Rolly's better than what we thought he was? Or are we gonna think Tank ain't who he really is? You know what I mean? So how is people gonna view Tank if Rolly's really good? Or if Tank is really, if Rolly's really good, does that mean Tank is really bad? You know what I mean? Because we don't know. We don't really know who Rolly is. I think he's in my mind's eye, Rolly is like a C-level fighter. You know, like he ain't got no business in the ring with Tank. And with me saying that, I feel like he ain't got no business being in the ring with Tank, that further makes me feel like I should be saying that Tank should be knocking Rolly out within the first 3 rounds, you know? But Rolly is like, he kind of like mentally, he playing mental gymnastics with Tank. Tank playing cool. Tank playing hella cool, you know? But you can tell, especially when they get in their face, you know, when them dude talk with his teeth, you know, that means this dude is really mad, bro. So is a mad Tank gonna go out there, blow the game plan, start walking Rolly down immediately and blow him up? Or is Tank gonna go in the ring with a superior IQ and his superior jab and his comparable, I'm gonna say comparable power, you know, but real talk, I feel like Tank's power is better because he's knocked out better competition. He's knocked out way better competition. You always got the guys with the knockout power who knocks out all the bums up until he get to the higher echelon of competition and the knockouts go away. Kind of like my man Keith Thurman, you know what I mean? When his competition went up, his knockouts went out, you know. But is that the case? Because Tank can take a punch. Because Mario's Barrios, which was a bigger fighter, was hitting Tank. You know, Cruz is hitting Tank. You know, but and as we can see, Cruz got knockout power. Cruz demolished Gamboa. Not saying that demolishing Gamboa is like at this point as something special, but he went in there. Oh, Cruz demolished his last couple opponents. You know, went in there and straight bulldozed them. Went in there with the peekaboo style and just was swinging, boom, boom, boom. But he couldn't land none of that on Tank with one hand though. So what Rolly got his hands full. Tank just can't let the moment get to him. He followed the game plan. He go in there. I feel like what really gonna happen, Tank might have to carry Rolly a little bit to make the fight more interesting, but Tank knocks Rolly out in 5 rounds. Tank knocked Rolly out. To be honest, I'm gonna give him 5 rounds because Rolly is a bum, but I don't think he's a 1-round bum. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a total. I don't think he's a total charity case. I think there is some talent there. But it's just he just haven't been fighting enough times to bring that talent out. Because on the mic, on the mic, to me, Rolly got a weird sense of humor, but people's eating it up. He ain't like a Tony Harrison, you know, because Tony Harrison spit that ish. He ain't like a Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields spit that ish. He more like a Tyson Fury. He got the weird ass, weirdo sense of humor. You know, I don't think it's funny, but people do think it's funny. You know, when they not email, I'm sorry. When they interview Rolly, you can hear the guy that's interviewing them just kind of chuckling and laughing. So they like that type of energy. So I mean, at first I ain't really give a damn about this fight, you know. Um Now I'm interested because I just want to see if Tank really is who I think he is. You know, this might not even prove it, but if he go in here and wash Rolly, it changes nothing about how I feel about Tank. But if Tank go in here and Rolly give Tank a fight, I think that's kind of like a chink in his armor, you know. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation for Tank. It's a dub for Rolly already. Rolly goes down in like the 5th round. Don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Hustles Home. Don't forget to go hit my man Artman Apparel up. Link will definitely be in the description. And I'm out.